Hello Battering buddies, my name is Batwing and today we will be playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is I'm going to be reviewing Star Wars The Last Jedi and my thoughts overall on the movie. They're not all good thoughts, but I'm not against the movie. I like the movie, but I don't hate. I like the movie, but I don't hate it nor love it. So, let's get straight into it with the, wait. Yeah, okay, spoiler, Snoke dies. I hate, they killed him off too early. Yeah, let's start talking about that. Snoke dies, and they killed him off way too early, and just, he could have had a very good story arc, character development maybe. Like, he just died way too early. He could have been a very good villain, but instead they just killed him off, which I will talk about here. I'll talk about deaths first, which is weird because people usually leave deaths for last, but no, I'm doing it first because why not? So, second of all is the, well, this isn't really a death, but the so-called death of Princess Leia, which didn't really happen, just like it seemed like it was going to happen, but then, like, she has the Force and nobody questions it. Like, people. I think it's because it's just two different directors or something. I don't know, but it's dumb. It's definitely dumb. Like, the whole movie isn't dumb. I think the movie overall is like 8 out of 10 and like 3.5 stars maybe. No, not that bad. More like 4 stars out of 5. But I doubt he probably just did the same thing as Luke, called force projection. Okay, okay, yeah. Maybe he died, maybe he didn't, but for right now it looks that way, cause they're talking about Kylo Ren being the supreme leader, which, I don't like as much, but whatever. I think Snoke was a good leader. Dang it. But Princess Leia, basically what happened was they blew it up. They blew the ship up, okay? And then she went flying out, okay, into space. No oxygen at all. Yeah, she was alive. Like, she used the Force or something to, like, move in space and, like, fly back, which is really weird. Like, that's not even my problem with this scene. My problem with this scene is nobody, like, asks about it. Like, oh, by the way, how the heck did you do that? Like, no, nobody asks. They just think it's a normal day, it happens every time, don't worry, it's just a normal thing that occurs. But no, it isn't. It's stupid. And so, she lives. Snoke is my favorite character in Star Wars, as you can see from my profile. Yes, I can 100% see that. So, basically, Princess Leia uses the Force, nobody questions it, it's stupid. And then let's talk about the death of, yeah, this whole video is spoilers, by the way. The death of Luke Skywalker. Okay? I mean, let's talk about that. Okay? So, basically what happens is he shows up at the end, ready to fight Kylo Ren. And he's with his blue lightsaber, which earlier in the movie, Kylo Ren and Rey like destroyed by like trying to get it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they used the Force to try and pull it, and then it snapped in half. And Kylo Ren should have immediately been like, this is not real, like, and then killed the rebels, or not killed, but hunted down the rebels. Instead, he's fooled by the hologram, and then he gets in a fight with Luke Skywalker, and after the fight, Luke's like, I'll see you soon, and I was for sure hoping that he was going to stay alive on the island, and then it was going to like be in the next movie, Kylo Ren comes to the island and they have like a real epic battle. But no. He dies of exhaustion? I don't know, but he dies. He just disappears like a Force ghost. But he's not a Force ghost. But they better bring him back as a Force ghost. And the stuff that made Kylo Ren like mad at Luke isn't what Luke would do at all. Okay, I really was thinking about this in the movie, like while I was watching. I was like, that's not what Luke would do. Like they kind of just ruined Luke. And most of this is because more than one director for The Force Awakens, and like most of the like unexplained things that characters do are because of two directors. I think two directors. I don't know. But it's just stupid, and Luke basically tries to kill Kylo Ren, but then at the last second he's like, no, this isn't right. But the damage is already done. Kylo Ren tries to kill Luke. It's complicated, and it's stupid, and it's not something Luke would do at all. And so yeah, I just didn't enjoy that as much. He should have went there in person and like fought him and died like in real life instead of dying from exhaustion, and pulled an Obi-Wan and sacrificed himself. And then that would have been the spark that lit the fire to burn down the First Order, instead of these new dudes being the spark that lights the fire to kill the First Order. It's stupid, okay? It's just like, okay, I'm not saying that the movie was bad, but I'm saying that there were a lot of flaws that I'm pointing out, and then I'm going to point out the good things about the movie. And so basically, like, it's just not something Luke would do, and that's why they kind of ruined Luke for me. He was more of a coward than a brave, legendary Jedi. Like, okay, the first word you ever hear Luke say is go away. Well, first sentence, I guess. He says go away. Because he doesn't want to be a part of it. He's just kind of a jerk in the beginning. And then he's afraid of Rey's power and refuses to teach her. What the heck, man? And so yeah, it was just stupid, and like they didn't do a good job with Luke. Like Mark Hamill did an amazing job with Luke, but I think like what like the script had for Luke, just the character wasn't good, but the actor did great. And so, yeah, really, that's my problems with Luke, not a lot more. And let's now talk about, what else is there to talk about? I mean, I guess the dark side now. Like, I've been talking about Luke for a while. Or no, let's, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'll talk about another death. Okay. Captain Phasma. She died. She died. Why did she die? I don't know, but she died. Even though she was supposed to be like the Boba Fett of the like New Generation trilogy or whatever they're calling it. She was supposed to be the Boba Fett of the new trilogy. But looks like they didn't do that and decided to kill her off. Maybe she's not dead because she survived the whole Starkiller base thing. But still, it's just, I don't know. They could have done way more with the character, had way more scenes. She had like 2 lines of dialogue. Not a lot. Not enough for the new Boba Fett. So, okay, another part of the movie, which I'm just going all negative for the first half of this review, is the whole Rose and Finn part of the movie. Really, what they try and do is worthless at the end, and it doesn't work because everybody else has a different plan than what Poe and Finn and Rose have. But I just don't like the scenes. Well, the scenes I guess are okay, but like the Rose, like I don't know. I just like now. Okay, Rose falls in love in like an hour. Like wait, what? It's just like it's dumb. It's dumb. But I liked the Phasma versus Finn scene. That was okay. That was okay. And I'm about to play as Phasma, which I don't enjoy Phasma's character in this game, but it's playable. So yeah, Phasma died like at the end of the movie, more like in the middle kind of, but no, not in the middle. Most of the movie, the rebels spend trapped on that stupid ship, and it's kind of just like, wait, what? Like, for like the whole entire movie except for the last part, they're trapped on a ship. Wait, what? And so it's just I thought I would see more action. Let's just say that. For how much they hyped the movie up, I thought there would be a little bit more action, which there was in like Kylo Ren and some Rey scenes. Which, let's talk about that. The fact that Kylo Ren and Rey actually like team up, kind of. Yeah, they team up basically, and they like, well, Kylo Ren kills Snoke, which is like kind of ironic, the way Snoke, I kind of laughed at this. Like, what happened was Snoke was like, kill your mortal enemy, and then Kylo Ren turned the lightsaber and cut him in half. And it was like he was the mortal enemy, but he didn't know it. and so I think that was just kind of ironic for Snoke, and I don't like that they didn't do more with the character. But what other? Ow, ow. What other things can I talk about? But what did I like? I liked most of the Rey scenes, and okay, this is kind of like a punch in the gut to like fans who like thought Rey's parents were like someone like people who made theories about it, like oh yeah, Luke's Rey's father. No, it's just some random dude, just some random people are her father. And I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I kind of like it, because then that brings into the whole thing that anybody can be a Jedi. But it does take away the whole fact that it was supposed to be the continuing the legacy of the Skywalkers. And that was something I think the director said, or at least the director of Force Awakens said that it was supposed to continue the legacy of the Skywalkers. But the thing is, she's not a Skywalker. She's just Rey something. We don't know. But it's not anybody special. It's just some people. And so that means that kind of gets rid of the whole thing, like she was summoned to Luke's lightsaber, which is kind of dumb now, because she was summoned to a random lightsaber and she heard Yoda's and Obi-Wan's voices and stuff. But like, I don't know, that kind of just makes it seem random. Like she could have like been summoned to like Mace Windu's lightsaber or something. Like any lightsaber. Like Darth Vader's, or like, and I don't know. Technically that was Darth Vader's by being Anakin Skywalker's, but it doesn't matter. I guess like the random winner of the lightsabers are just Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Okay. So okay, this was kind of like, since I'm playing Battlefront 2, I'm going to get off a little bit off topic here. An ending that would set up perfectly in Battlefront 2, or at least in my opinion, is at the end, Aiden, the main character, turns out to become Captain Phasma, who is bulletproof, which is awesome. And maybe all of her teammates switch to the rebel side. I don't know, but it kind of just didn't work out in Star Wars Battlefront 2. The ending, where they become good, I was kind of like, hey, but what about like us seeing the other side of the war? Like, I was excited for that. But no. And then it would have been revealed in this movie that she was Captain Phasma. And so that could have been a cool thing, but whatever. So yeah, there was this scene that I kind of liked, but I didn't like how this character looked. In the movie, Yoda appears to Luke in like ghost form. and talks about wisdom and how you don't need the Jedi, like, wise words, like, because a new generation of Jedi are coming or something. Yeah, so he looked kinda weird at first when I first saw him. I'm like, oh, it's Yoda. Wait, he looks a little off. But that, like, I still liked having Yoda in there. And the whole time where Kylo Ren and Rey are fighting together is awesome. I loved that scene. I thought there was a slight chance that Rey would turn to the dark side. Dang it, they took Rey. Oh, Finn. I thought there was like a slight chance that that would happen. But it didn't. It didn't. There was also a slight chance that Kylo Ren would turn to the light side. That didn't happen. Which I'm kind of glad about, because I'm okay with Kylo Ren being like the villain of the story. Except I think Snoke would have been a better villain, just saying. And okay, the Rey, this just came up since I was looking at this. Immediately, Rey is like awesome at being like a lightsaber wielder. Just randomly. She's like, oh, I'm good at wielding a lightsaber now. But yeah, I didn't have as much as a problem with that as other stuff in the movie. But then again, I still think the movie is great and like you should go see it. It's worthy of you looking at it. And I think Finn, let's talk about Finn. I think he wasn't as much of a main character in this one. And Poe, he was like off screen a lot, but he had like a role in the movie by like trying to save people. And that stupid like replacement for Leia wouldn't tell him the stupid plan when it was very important, and she could have stopped like him disobeying orders and stuff. It would have been much better if she'd just told him, we're just gonna escape in these tiny escape pods, okay? But no, that didn't happen. And you know, the rest of the movie was just good for me. You can like leave stuff down in the comments, like asking like, oh, what did you think of this part if I didn't mention it? Because there were a lot of parts I didn't mention. Like, okay, the movie was like kind of too like stick when this is supposed to be a way darker film than Force Awakens. Sorry, I was getting real into the gameplay there. But yeah, overall, I thought the movie was good. 8 out of or more like 8.5 out of 10. you can quote me on that. And yeah, that's just what I thought of the movie. It was good. Leave your like rating or whatever in the comments, because I am excited to see what other people think of the movie. And yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, then please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Well, Star Wars Battlefront 2, yes, I guess, but reviews in general, or Star Wars related stuff. I don't know. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so if you guys want me to post Star Wars stuff, I will. Mostly Star Wars Battlefront 2. And yeah, reviews in general. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.